Hello and welcome to more The Legend of Zelda. Last time we got a whole bunch of secrets. We got the medicine, a new sword, a new shield, and we got this little thing, which we'll get into a little bit more in a bit. We also got the blue candle, just lots of stuff. Now, I'm actually exactly where we left off. Technically, I am still playing from the last... I haven't turned my NES off since the last recording, so I'm sorry, Nintendo. I actually am not... It's not like right after that recording ended. It's quite a while later, but I just left my Nintendo on this entire time. So hopefully it doesn't explode. But there's one thing I want to do before we continue on to level 2, because that's what we are doing today. I want to go right up here because we actually have a fairy fountain. If you go to one of these, it will fully heal you, and there's actually 3 of these in the game. And they're very convenient because I've mentioned this before. If you save and reload a game, you only start with 3 hearts. So knowing where the fairy fountains are and going to those to heal after reloading is pretty good. But from here, I'm actually going to go back to the start where we would have reloaded at the very start of the map. So that way we can make our way towards level 2. Okay, here we are. So let's head off towards level 2. And I should mention there are more secrets we can get. There's plenty more secret rupees. There's more items to make ourselves even more powerful, but I just don't think we need them at this point. The main thing that I really needed was the increased hearts, and most importantly, the magic shield. I don't know if I mentioned what the magic shield actually does, but that was just a little preview. You can actually block energy type attacks, such as the Zora attack, and that's going to be very useful for the one particular part that I was having a lot of trouble with in level 2, because basically what the room is that I had trouble with is there's 4 different little statues that are all shooting those magical type attacks from all different directions, and the problem is before I only had, 4 hearts? Maybe 5, something like that. And with only that many hearts, by the time I got to the point in the dungeon, I was like 1 or 2 hits from death every single time. And avoiding hits in that room without a magic shield was not really going to happen. So that's kind of what the problem was there. But with the magic shield, with the extra hearts, we'll have no problem. You guys will actually laugh that I ever had problems with that, because it's going to look so easy with the increased power here. Let me just kill off these guys real quick. And I guess we'll grab a heart right there. So let's move on. Level 2 is right over this way. So we finally made it. We can start this place in just a moment. Hopefully without too many rocks to the face. Let's just pick up a couple rupees because we're super low on those after last time. Would you get back here? Well, we took some damage. Got nothing to show for it. No extra rupees or hearts right there. And actually, right here is a place where you could technically kill a few enemies because we have these Armo statue guys. And with the white sword, they're actually pretty easy to take care of. We can just stab them like that. And you got them. So I don't know if these guys can drop much that's really worthwhile, but they're pretty easy to kill, so it's something you could do, I guess. Ow! Or I could just get hit. Well, let's go inside level 2 here. Now, this place is actually kind of straightforward, but also kind of really tricky. If you know the trick to it, it's very easy, but we'll get to that. So the first thing I want to do is go right over this way, and I just want to kill off these new enemies right here. These are called ropes, and what they'll do is as soon as they get inside of you, they'll act, not inside of you, but visuals, in sight. Once they get that, they'll start going at you pretty quick. But after we kill those guys, we'll get a key. And now I want to go back this way and then go up into the left. So let's go do that. Let's see, what do we have in here? We've got more ropes. Now we could use that enemy bait item that we have. Basically what this will do is you can put it on the floor and enemies will be attracted to it. The problem is not all enemies are really attracted to it. As you saw, the ropes weren't really, but there's certain ones that really are. They'll start piling up on top of it, which is very convenient if you just want to kill them. So we'll go over here, grab another key. Now, one thing I should mention about this dungeon is it actually has a lot of optional keys, like doors that you don't actually have to unlock. And I'm going to save as many keys as I can here. So we have keys unused for some reason. All right, next we're going to go to the right here, and we've got a whole bunch of CRUD. So now right there you can see there's a locked door. We do not have to open that, so instead I'm just going to go up right here. If we go down, that'll take us back to the room we were in before where we got the first key. Now these guys, I think they actually are more attracted to the enemy bait, so let me drop that. Let's see if they'll start piling up. Yeah, you see right there, they'll just pile up on top of it, and you can just run in and go ham. So it actually makes it really convenient to take these guys down. So we got some bombs right there. Once again, do not have to use the key on that door. You can, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna have all the keys you need in the game anyways, and even if you didn't, you can buy them at certain shops. So nothing to really worry about, but I'm a nerd, so I'm gonna save as much as I can. So now at this point, this door is open. We do not need any keys for that. So now we'll go through to go to the right side here. And this right here is the room I was having trouble with the entire time. It doesn't look that threatening now, but when you only have 1 heart, killing all these guys for some reason was just wrecking me. And now I'm probably gonna, that would have been it. I would have been dead just now. Like, that's how easy you would die before. But now that I've got the extra hearts and the magic shield to try to block some of these things, It's actually not that bad. I think it was just a mixture of having to do it while commentating. For some reason, Let's Play Chris just kept hitting me, I kept choking, and I kept dying here. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually get out some bombs. This is the trick to this dungeon. On the right column, the right side of the dungeon, you can actually bomb the walls. So that is how we can go through all these different rooms without using the key doors. We can just go around using these, using the bombs. So there we get the map for this dungeon, so now we've uncovered that. You can see the shape of it's meant to be like a moon, basically. So now we can go down here as well. And all the way at the bottom, we also get a compass. So let's go grab that. We'll kill off these gels just because they're here. Might as well kill them off. Here's that. I'm really good at getting hit by stuff, but it's okay. We've got the red potion if I need it. I'm going to try to hold on to that so we don't have to spend more rupees to get another one, but if I end up having to use it, it's not the end of the world by any means. Alright, so now let's go up this way instead. There we are. But yeah, the magic shield in that room really makes a huge difference. And here we're actually going to get some more bombs. Before I pick that up, let me go bomb the top wall. So let's kill that guy. And watch out for these blade traps. There we go. Okay, now we'll grab the bombs. The bomb drops usually drop, I think they always drop actually, 4 bombs. So if you've got more than a certain amount, it's usually worth using them before you pick up another. And for killing those guys, we get 5 rupees, which are things I could desperately use at this point because I spent it all. Dodongo dislikes smoke. Well, Dodongo's going to be the boss of this place. And, well, smoke comes from bombs. So I guess we're going to go bomb some Dodongos. But let's go out this way. Let's just get that guy out of the way. And you can see the Triforce is at the top left, so that's kind of where we're heading. But we've got these enemies, which are honestly not that hard to take care of. You just have to defeat multiple parts, but they're made even easier with the white sword. The only place in this entire area that's really hard is the room that I was mentioning with the room that the magic shield helps out with. Let's kill those guys off. We get another key, which kind of blended in with the background, but we got it. And let's go over here. What do we got? We've got some more ropes. Yep, get those guys. Well, one thing I've noticed about the enemy bait is that enemies like Gorias and Moblins are usually the ones that are really affected by that. So definitely use it whenever you can against those guys, because it'll help a lot, especially against Moblins because they all throw their arrows. So if you can get them attracted to the meat, it's actually pretty useful. And I'll use it right here because, like I said, these are Gorias, and it's useful against them. So if we can get them stuck right there. One thing I noticed is they tend to walk back and forth, so I think we're safe on the right side right here. Yeah, it's amazing. One of my favorite items. But I should mention you can only use it one at a time, so I can't drop a second one or anything like that. Okay, we'll grab some bombs we don't need. And the boss is going to be right up here, so let me actually go switch over to the bombs right now. And let's go bomb some Dodongos! Alright, here we go. So what we've got to do is get his attention right here. Let's see if we can get him to line up with us. There we go, drop the bomb. And it hit him, so we're just gonna have to go stab him, I guess. There's 2 ways you can actually do that fight. The one is you can explode like that and then stab him. The other one, if you line it up just right, he'll actually eat the bomb. And if he eats 2 bombs, he'll die that way. But we got him taken down, a pretty easy boss. Let's go grab that heart container. We're up to 8 hearts in total right now. And let's go over and get the second Triforce piece. All right. Well, let's go and do that. There we go, guys. So level 2 is completed. I know this episode's going to be a little bit short, and the one for level 3 will probably be short as well, because originally I intended to spread the collecting from last time out between those 2 episodes. So instead we're going to have 2 kind of short episodes, but I think it's okay. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. We finished off level 2. We'll come back next time and do level 3. See you guys then. Take care.